So here's that highlight I made just moments ago in real time. And if I want to select transcript text to turn into a highlight, I just select what I want, create highlight, and what I said just moments ago is now available to be shared anywhere that you want to embed. And I can share it anywhere. Hey, Mike from Grain here. What you just saw was me making a real-time highlight clip during a Zoom call, which is just some of the new functionality as part of this huge Grain 2.0 release. I'm excited to take you through a detailed walkthrough of everything that's new. Let's dive in. So if you're already familiar with Grain, you know how you can create content from any point in a meeting directly from the transcript. Or you can convert moments that you took a note and turn those into individually shareable highlight clips. So in this instance, Assad was describing what he likes about Grain, and that can be shared and embedded in Slack or directly I can share it on Twitter or anywhere else that I want. What's crazy about Grain 2.0 is that now I can do all of that in real time. Ooh, so it's a little bit meta, but I'm gonna start a recording here in Grain or in Zoom, and Grain will join my call. Grain is now creating a real-time live stream of this call that I can work with and I can create content from, so I can remember and share and broker information. So I can take notes right in the Grain desktop app, just like I did before, but now they turn into real-time notes or highlights. And so that will correspond to the moment 8 seconds into the recording, and I can create that clip right here in the notepad. I can copy a link to that moment, and I can share it anywhere on the web as well. But one of the other cool things about Grain 2.0 is that now I can take notes directly on the web. I don't even have to download the desktop app. So here's that highlight I made just moments ago in real time. And if I want to select transcript text to turn into a highlight, I just select what I want, create highlight, and what I said just moments ago is now available to be shared anywhere that you want to embed. And I can share it anywhere. It's pretty crazy powerful stuff. And so there's two additional pieces of functionality that are available with Grain as well. One is Zapper integrations, to where you can map moments from conversations to workflows. So this was an amazing customer quote. So if I add this fire emoji, which I have mapped to my voice of the user channel in Slack, you can see that it will just take a moment to take that highlight and to share it in a channel where all people on my team can see it. So probably 3, 2, 1, it will automatically share. Boom, I didn't have to do anything, and that moment has now been shared for my whole team to rally around. And the last thing is that now in Grain, you can create incredible, powerful stories from multiple different highlights across multiple different recordings. The easiest way to think about stories is just compress a single recording and a meeting down into the basic parts that you want to share. For example, we had this team meeting, there was a 21-minute meeting, and I wanted to assume that all the notes that we took were about the representative moments. Well, let's say actually this nav fixes, I want to say that's something I want to include in my story. I click create story, and now there is a shareable multi-clip highlight reel that I can add sections to, I can add additional highlights to from different recordings, and I can share and embed outside of my organization. So anyone who I share this link with gets this experience of a compressed version of just the parts of a conversation I want them to see. When you embed a story in Slack, it's playable just like an individual highlight clip is as well. The last thing I want to share is that now Grain allows you to have much more control on your calendar of which meetings you record and which meetings you don't. If you choose to record a certain type of meeting, like all your internal meetings or your external meetings, you can make sure that Grain shows up everywhere where you need it. But you also have the ability to come in and manually override if you don't want to record a recurring event. So in this case, I'm going to say I don't ever want to record that recurring event. Or you can choose to record a specific event that otherwise would be outside of your rules. This gives you full control and power over when and where you use Grain. There are dozens of other pieces of functionality in Grain, but I just wanted to give you a tour of the highlights. So I hope you enjoy. Please give us your feedback and tell us what you think, and I can't wait to see how you Grain. Grain makes it easy to record, transcribe, and share the best parts of Zoom video calls. Now, anyone who talks to a customer or a stakeholder can easily share what they have to say with the rest of the team. And because you're only sharing the best parts of your calls, your team will actually watch. Grain also saves you time from handwriting meeting notes. Let me show you how it works. When you connect your calendar with Grain, your personal call recorder will securely join and transcribe the calls you care about, even if you're not the meeting host. Take live notes in the web or desktop app to clip important moments from Zoom in real time. Grain integrates with your favorite tools like Slack, Notion, Medium, and Confluence. All recordings and highlights are securely saved in your workspace, allowing you to choose who has access to each piece of video content. Teams at Slack, Envision, Zapier, and Podium use Grain for customer research, marketing, and more productive meetings. But no matter how you choose to share, you now have a faster and more effective way to communicate using Grain.